Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everybody. So today I would like to present about the Burnout Society. This is a title of a book written by Byung-Chul Han. So Byung-Chul Han is a philosopher and a writer from South Korea. So he is famous with the work of critical about society and technology. So I would like to talk about the burnout society, starting with the background and then the symptom, and then how to solve this problem. So, uh, as we know, our society moved from disciplinary society to an achievement society. So, what is disciplinary society? Disciplinary society usually is society that controlled by norm, prohibition, and rules, while achievement society is a society controlled by the drive for achievement, efficiency, and productivity. If we know back then in our parents' era, which is a boomer generation, this disciplinary society is quite famous. But nowadays, in Gen Z generation or Z generation, the achievement society is more popular nowadays. So, what is the power structure of disciplinary society? Power is external, hierarchical, and repressive, while in achievement society, the power is internal. So, and then the life paradigm for disciplinary society focus on negativity, such as prohibition, you must not, and limitation, and also punishment. But the life paradigm for achievement society focus on positivity, such as potential, you can, and then opportunities, and also self-development. So the ideal subject for disciplinary society is obedient subjects, while in achievement society, the ideal subject is achieving subject. So what is achieving subject? Achieving subject is motivated by vision to compete and also to get more success. While obedient subject in disciplinary society is the subject that obedient, discipline, subject to the authority like nation, institution, and also disciplinary society like prison, school, and hospital. This is the symbol of the institution which control the body and mind. While the achievement society, if we know nowadays, there are a lot of startup, gyms, and social media symbol that the productivity and personal achievement. So what is the example of possibility today? So for example, provocation, you can do everything. Everyone has unlimited potential. So what is the effect of this kind of model, you can do everything? If we individual continue to striving for maximum result without regarding the physical and mental limitation. Next, expectation to always be productive. So productive is a measure of one's person. So this can be affect the way of life that individual always try to work even though there is no need to. Why? Because they think it is they feel guilty if they are not working or they are not doing something useful. So next, pressure for emotional positivity. So this is something that we avoiding or denying negative emotion. So if we are sad or anger or maybe disappointment, we need to just control it and not let the emotion go. So this affect that sometimes we can depress, even though they are not, even though in situation that it's allow us to feel negative emotions like sadness if somebody dies, something like that. Okay, self improvement. So in here, failure is considered as individuals' inability to utilize potential and opportunities. The effect is individual constantly push to improve themselves without knowing what, why, and how. So the symptom on social issues like burnout societies because uh, everybody try to push themselves too much, and then they want to succeed and they want to achieve something. That's why sometimes they are very tired and no boundary without working and rest. That's why it's called burnout society. So this is called the burnout society because they work too hard without resting and there is no boundaries because of self-motivated. It's not from external coercion, but from internal. And then next, depression. Why? Because people sometimes cannot achieve what they want to. So they feel depressed, unuseful, and worthless. And also because of social limitation, they feel the burden of themselves, and then they feel that they have to solve by themselves. And then next, narcissism. We know that the social media, because we are in the achievement society, the social media will be used to, as a display case for our achievement, obsess of our self-center and achieve the perfect selves. So this is the symptom of the social issues in achievement society. So how to solve this? The suggestion from Han is changing the achievement paradigm. So Han suggests changing the way we understand the success and achievement. So it's not that the important thing is not just to achieve more, but also to enjoy the process during achieve something. And then next, the developing reflection skill. Han emphasized that the importance of intellectual reflection and the ability to understand oneself. So in here, one can also know what is the problem and also to reflect and also give the time to digest and also to solve the problem. And then appreciating negative experience. Hans argues that negative experience such as sadness and failure are also normal part of life. If the situation allows us to express our negative experience, then be it, because this is also a normal and also make us rich in experience, many experience, not only positive, but also negative. So the last one is changing our relationship with technology. Han suggests that changing the way of we use technology so it doesn't become a source of exhaustion and stress. So instead of we are controlled by technology, we need to use the technology to have something life more easier. For example, maybe to have a rendezvous with the friends, we can use social media for uh, meeting appointment, something like that. But still, the meeting in person, like a rendezvous with best friend or boyfriend or maybe parent, it's important. So this is the suggestion of Han regarding the social life nowadays, which is the achievement society. So this is the presentation today. So I already explained about the background of the achievement society that is moving from disciplinary society to achievement society. That's in the end will make the burnout society. And then the symptoms, burnout, and then burnout society, depression, and also narcissism. And then the suggestion is the conclusion of the suggestion. Actually, Han suggested us to somehow try to do nothing or inactivity in order to recharge our energy and battery. So give ourselves time and space to solve the depression, burnout, and to give us a rest. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Kurniawati, for your sharing. And that was really good suggestion. I believe all of us have experienced burnout before, including me. And because back then I used to compare myself with other people, so that this make me more depressed and more burned out. And now I learned that we have different kind of see what is success mean to us. So that is the important thing, especially in this era. We have a lot of people compete with each other, and yeah, by having uh, a time for ourselves to have a reflection is really help us to see what is the most important to us. Okay, I think that's it for the first speaker, and now I'd like to call our second speaker is Toastmaster Reza, and
Toastmaster Apri, I
oh
think,
yeah, sorry,
can I
sorry.
deliver my evaluation first?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and especially Toastmaster Titi. I definitely like the speech. This is something that I'm very looking forward every time I attend Toastmasters meeting, which is to learn something new, to hear something about a philosophy or a book that I've never read, and I definitely get that from your speech. I think you definitely give a true example of what an informative speech is. So you give new information, something the audience never knew, or something they knew, but they definitely don't know that this is actually someone that has been speaking about this issue in a very structured way and also gives a couple of solutions. So I think you're doing very good in giving us an informative speech, which is a very specific objective of yours also in this speech, which is to introduce what is the burnout society and also the solutions for it. The second thing that I really like is I think you definitely knows how to use PowerPoint, and you leverage that in your speech. I definitely like when you compare, you use tables effectively. So I think that's a very good example. And the third thing that I rarely saw in speakers in Toastmasters is someone who resume main content and main information at the end of the speech to make sure that audience get the key information and also what is the true objective that you want to share with your presentation. So those are the three things that I like the most about your speech. I think you can definitely improve this. First of all, I think your presentation is already good, but you can make it much more compact, especially if you're delivering to these achieving generations. I think there are also other tools that you can use. For example, you can use illustrations. You can compare instead of using tables with some sort of like writings and also key informations. I think it is, you know, you can ask AI to create illustrations, like create illustrations of this and then compare those two illustrations. The second thing, I think instead of just saying like what are the examples and using the terms like obedient subject and also achieving subjects, you can appeal more to the emotion of audience by, for example, um, obedient subject actually say like do not eat this, so do not go outside out of like 10 p.m. So you can put those type of words, and then you can also achieving subject like make sure that you are safe when you are going out, or stay with your friends when you go to this type of places. So you can put, words or quotes like that in your presentation along with image. I think that will make it much more enjoyable for the audience, but still effective. And also it will help you reducing the terms in your presentation. And also I think managing content is also the key, because I think the timing is also an issue in your speech. So I think reducing the content, stick with a key information, and also key subjects in their speech, and then back to the solution. Overall, I think your speech is an exemplary speech in terms of informative speech. But of course, you can deliver it in a much more engaging way next time, and I'm looking forward on how you give us more example on it. Back to Toastmaster Apri.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Atma, for your feedback. I hope our first speaker has insight how to improve your speech in the future. Okay, now let's move on to the second speaker. We have Toastmaster Maulidia, right? So she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Lilian. So welcome, Toastmaster Lilian.
Okay. Am I audible?
Going though.
Hello? Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, you have some kind of echo.
I see. Wait. Okay, am I audible and visible right now? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, fellow Toastmaster and honored guests, today we have the pleasure from hearing our Toastmaster Maulida as she delivered her speech, which is a part of Level 3 Project 3 of Toastmaster Pathway Program Presentation Mastery. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice writing and speech with an emphasis on adding language to increase interest and impact. So Toastmaster Maulida, you have 5 until 7 minutes to deliver your speech. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Maulida. My hero life, it's my mother. My hero life, it's my mother. Toastmaster Maulida.
Okay, am I audible and visible? I think yes. This is really. Oh ibuku, engkaulah wanita yang ku cinta selama hidupku. Maafkan anakmu bila ada salah pengorbananmu tanpa balas jasa. Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and all guests for tonight's meeting. To commemorate my father's passing and to remind me to always be grateful to having the greatest woman in my life until today. The hero of my life since the first day I was born. Today I want to share about my mom, the last parent that I have until today. My mom is a woman from Japanese. She has a browny skin, but still look beautiful. Everyone always say that she still look younger than her actually age now. Can you guess how old my mom at this year? It was more than 60, but I forgot for the exactly age. And she is the strongest woman that I have in my life. As I mentioned before, I have lost my father for 13 years ago. I and all my siblings still young at the time, and also we still need more attentions and guidance for us to live our life. Besides that, we also still grateful because even though he already passed away, we still have my mother, and that doubling role as our father too. I also grateful for having them as my parent because even though their education background only at senior high school, they are still put a big effort for us to reach an highest educations until university life. My mother is a middle daughter in her family too. She is fifth of 10 daughter from my grandpa's children. So I and her always have some similar character. But the different thing only the way we face a problem. My mother is typically talking directly at the time when she felt uncomfortable or while she doesn't like with my attitude or my mood. Different with me, I always stay calm and always trying to manage my emotions and also my mood after after all I feel good and okay, I will talk it to her. But even though we often argue each other, her love and support still being a great one for me to through my life until today. And it also makes me be more bravely to take a big decisions in my life at this year's actually. She always support me when I want to take something or join or like like my life after university. He always support me where when I want to choose where I want to work, or he always support me when I I'm looking for a good friends. Also, like she never blame me, and even though she sometimes she met with me, she also keep smiling and keep apologize me and be kind always to me, and like everything never happened. So I feel I'm still feeling grateful for her, even though I have to lose my father. Yeah. And for her, my mother is lucky for her siblings relations. All of all of her family have a bad relations and also bad communications. But even though she still love them, she's still taking care of them from afar. She also always trying to help them when they need help. For me, she is a proof that true love is real. She is an angel without wings. To closing my speech today, please appreciate our parents, their presence, and love them endlessly. That's all my speech today. Back to you, Tom.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Maria, for your sharing. Yeah, I do believe that your mother will be really mean the word for you, right? So I also have a similar experience. My father just passed away a year ago, and now I have only my mother. That's really the word for me because I think the parent is someone that's we meet before we meet another person that's really meant to us. So I think the parent is the first person that's make our world, make our life is a better before we met somebody else. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Malaysia, for your sharing. And now I would like to call our last speaker. We have Toastmaster Reza, and he will be evaluated by Toastmaster Febri. So, please welcome Toastmaster Febri to introduce Toastmaster Reza project objective.
Thank you, Toastmaster Apri. Toastmaster Reza Fadila. He will deliver a speech from level 4, project 1, managing a difficult audience. The purpose of his project is to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when they present outside of the Toastmaster Club. The speech duration is 10 until 15 minutes. His speech title is Human Shield, Strengthen Digital Security. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Reza Fadila, Human Shield, Strengthen Digital Security. Human Shield, Strengthen Digital Security. Toastmaster Reza Fadila, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Febriani. If we are talking about computer security or cybersecurity, can we all agree that humans are the weakest line in every system? Every time we see the news about someone's system getting compromised, there is always a following story about the employee or someone who accidentally opening the gate or opening the door for cyber criminal to get into the system. In order for the organization to have a good security of their system, they need to create or maintain a human that is aware of their security, the security for themselves. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and
Distinguished
distinguished
Atma,
guests.
I think we have to think
Halo.
about. Hello, yeah.
I'm
Sorry
sorry,
about.
DTM Henry, DTM Atma. I was just starting my speech. Can you please mute your microphone?
Okay,
Thank
sorry.
you. And thank you for your cooperation. All right. According to the IS partner in 2024, approximately 68% of cybersecurity issues involve human error as a contributing factor. It's safe to say that even though we have a sophisticated system, secure system, as long as it still need a human interaction, you're not safe at all. There is a possibility for cyber criminal can breach into your system. We can recall what happened to one of the famous banks in Indonesia several years ago. When their system got compromised, their banking operation was halted for almost 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And the rumors say that the cause of that disruption is from one of the employee laptop who got compromised so that the cyber criminal utilized that laptop to break into the system. And to know about security, we have to know the cyber criminal. What is a cyber criminal? Cyber criminal is a person who utilizes computer networks to do something illegal. It's the same as the normal criminal. They proficient in using programming language, algorithm, and also they are also proficient in creating tools for hacking. Aside from their main skills, they also have skills in manipulating psychology of a target. In cybersecurity, we call it a social engineering. With social engineering, a cyber criminal can be disguised as your father, can be disguised as your colleague at the office, can be disguised as a boss.
Wait. Can I ask a question? So, what do you mean about social engineering and the cosplay of being father or mother or whatever that you talk about? Because I don't understand because I'm not at the background of IT and etc. And your explanation is sound confusing to me.
All right, TM Risky, I know I got a point what you're asking to me. I'll catch you later on
Okay,
after I conclude my
can I
speech.
know the answers now because I have to get back to my office now. So please do tell me in a
Can you
short
please
way.
listen to my speech first, and then you got the point after I conclude the speech?
No, because I and my company has suffered a similar accident too. So what I want to know is how we avoid it. And I only got 3 minutes to do that to listen to your speech. So please do tell me immediately.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot explain it to me because it really took me some time to explain to you. But maybe you can catch my video later because the Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club will record this meeting. And if you find something you're not understand, I'll catch you later, or you can catch me by asking my number to DTM Andrew. All right, can I
Okay,
continue?
okay, can I
Right?
get your number now?
Oh no, sorry. I can give the information to the DTM Andrew. Maybe you can reach DTM Andrew. Thank you. All right, I continue with the story of my friend John. He's working on a mission critical project. When he was working on a mission critical project, he got a telegram message from his boss. But upon receiving the message, he didn't really uh, just responding to the message. He's skeptical. He's asking his colleague, his supervisor, so that he can be sure if it is the real boss or not, because the behavior it's different than what the normal day-to-day activity the boss does. And after confirming with the supervisor and with the colleague, at the end they found out that the Telegram account of the boss have been compromised by a hacker. You can imagine if John being careless, he just respond and giving all the access to the boss, which this guy, the cyber criminal, which disguised as a boss. His John career will be over. The companies will be bad, will be marked as bad by the customers, maybe collapse, or maybe the project will fail. And to react as what John have shown, we need to have a habit that we call a secure habit. what are the secure habits? Secure
Ditya
habit.
Matma. I think it's
Yes.
very good going a
Oh,
trail
sorry,
run. 30 kilometers.
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh my
Ditya
goodness.
I
Henry.
I
Okay.
already registered.
I think your
Oh my
your
goodness.
microphone is unmuted. Can you please
Oh,
mute your microphone? Can I
okay, sorry.
continue?
Yes, sorry.
Thank you for your understanding. Okay, there are several habits that you can use to start your secure habit. This is only a few of them. First habit is never click on a link that you do know where it came from. Second is always ask the other. Ask for confirmation, like what my friend John did. He was
Toastmaster
asking
Reza,
his colleague. Yes?
sometimes when I register for trail run, yeah, I don't know who are the senders, but I receive email, I receive WhatsApp. So sometimes I cannot verify the sender. How can I verify the sender all the
All right. Okay, I got your point, Ditya Matma. When you got an email from the organizer, you can ask the contact person. They always show you or give you the contact person. You can ask the contact person of the organizer, so you can show that the email really coming from the organizer. Can I continue my speech?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the third one is to be skeptical to everything. Like my friend John did, he was skeptical that this message is really coming from the boss. This is not really what the normal behavior of the boss. That's what a social engineering is. The social engineering is the cyber criminal disguising as a boss, like the case of my friend John. Number four is to use a strong password. Number four is use the strong password and multi-factor authentication if your system provided. It adds a layer of defense to your security. So everyone, or if a cyber criminal trying to breach your system or your account by guessing a password or by doing a brute force, which means it's like a guessing, but it is automatic with a script, at least you will still save because you use the multi-factor authentication, which is more strict. And the last is if you have something suspicious, you can also report the behavior to someone who is appointed to handle that kind of problem, like the IT support or the security support. Because every alert that you notice, every suspicious message that you report, it builds a collective defense to your organization. To care about this secure habit is not only helping you to protect yourself, it's helping you to protect your college, your company, your organization, and also your family. And fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, I know in this era, we rely a lot with the technology. The technology is everywhere in our life. So we are part of the layer that is important in giving a protection to our system. Our vigilance, our skepticism, our smart choice of doing something is the effective tools against a cyber criminal. To fight against a cyber criminal, we not only need a a good software, but also we need a smarter user. Be a smarter users, be like John. Is there any question from my speech? To the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Alfred. Thank you.
Right, thank you, Toastmaster Reza, for your sharing. Yeah, I think managing difficult audience project is one of the most interesting project in Toastmaster. Probably notice that the speaker consistently be interrupted, right? So that is the one of the project in Toastmaster where the speaker today, and I would like to call our timer. Is everyone eligible to be vote?
Thank you, TM, for his speech in 12 minutes and 55 seconds. So, those who are eligible for voting, only TM Maulidia and TM Reza. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Zahra, for your time report. And before we move on to the second session, we will have tag group picture, right? So I would like to call our Toastmaster Fauzan to lead the session. So everyone, you can turn on the camera so we can take picture together.
Where is Toastmaster Fauzan? Maybe Toastmaster Zara. Oh, okay, Fauzan. Could you please lead the photo session? Toastmaster Fauzan, can you count? 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Okay, Miss White. Okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Fauzan, to lead the photo session. And now let's move on to the most fun session, which is the double topic session. And I really encourage all of you to join, especially for guests, so it can help you to discover your public speaking skill. And for the double topic session, will be led by Toastmaster Elvira. So we welcome Toastmaster Elvira to lead the double topic session.
Okay, thank you, DTM April. Finally, we are table topic master. Yeah, I'm waiting too long, but it's okay. Okay, now I'm leading to the table topic master for this meeting. And table topic master, we are please try to correctly incorporate the word of the day into your talk. And today, the word is rendezvous. Yeah. Table topic is one of the best way to practice and speaking on your feet or another words, impromptu speaking. It's to our benefit to practice impromptu speaking and to be in control of the situation. Even if we don't know the exact answer, the more we practice this, the better we'll get. I will select the subject and questions that will allow speakers the opportunity to develop the impromptu opinions and to respond appropriately. As a topic, as a table topic master, as a table topic speaker, you may answer the question correctly, talk about related into or just some things about which is in it reminds. Okay, you will have 1 to 2 minutes to talk, and you can stand still for a week, for a few seconds. Sorry, not for a week, yeah, for a few seconds, and soon as you make a movement or any sound, your time will begin. Try to talk till you see the green card, but wrap up even you see the red card. Now we have 4 questions. Who is the first table topic speaker wants to participate? Please. We have 4 table topic. Please. Okay, I will choose because I ask who is, nobody wants to speak, and I will choose one of the guests. Maybe I will choose the guest Andika Yudhistira.
Yes.
Please, yeah, please. Guest Andika Yudhistira, which one will you choose? The choice?
Question number 2,
1
please.
or 2 or 3 or 4?
2, 2.
2 questions.
Number 2, 2.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, number 2. Okay, number 2, the question is, who is one that make you the time for you?
Okay. Can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, please.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. It's clear now. Can I talk now? Okay. Who is the one that makes my life complete? The one that makes my life complete is my cousin. Why? Because she, in my opinion, is one of the most patient person that I have personally known. She rarely gets angry if I ever see it, but personally I haven't. But you might ask why she is important to me. Because she is like a sister figure to me. I don't have a sister, technically, because all my siblings are men like me. but she is my sister figure and she basically acts like a balancing act. For example, if I was angry, she would calm me down, and if it was B and she can articulate why she chose B, and that gives me a new perspective on things. I am usually an impatient person, and sometimes I rush to conclusions too quickly. However, she, by virtue of being more patient, makes me evaluate myself more kindly, so to say. That is all from me. Should I continue?
Okay, thank you, Andika. Dika ya.
Yes.
Adika Yudhistira. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Cousin and like a sister. Yeah, because I know the sister is more love language. Love language with suggestion, with language, body language is everything. Yeah, Saglasan is agree with you. Okay, thank you for the for the answer. Now we move to the choose another person for the question one. Oh, three, one, three, and four. Yeah. Who is speaker? Or I will choose again? Okay, I will choose again. I will choose. Jeng jeng jeng. I will choose. Pretty. Please, Pretty. Which one will you choose? The question. 1, 3, or 4? Hello? Pratiwi, sorry, Pratiwi, please.
I mean, yeah,
Hello,
hello.
Pratiwi. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, which one will you choose? Question 1, 2, or 1, 3, or 4? Which
Maybe
one?
number one.
Yeah.
Who is
Please, Pratiwi, which
number
one?
one?
Number 1.
Yes, yes. Question one. Who is
Okay, question. Yeah. Okay, good. Number 1.
I dad because he is teach me everything. It's like unconditional love, about life, about everything. He never met with me. She always talking about something from not talking which emotionally, but he talking with stories. He learn he teach me with a story based with his pet in life, or for other books he reads he was read. And meaning special people is I think everyone is special for me because they have different ways, different meaning, different reason to come in my life. So for me, everyone is special, and I can choose only you. Especially my parents is my friend is so help and always there for me for many reasons too. Is friends more than like a family, so everyone in my life is very special meaning. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Pratiwi. Yeah, I think you say that he, he, I think he is someone special. And after that, I listen the Indian story is everyone. Okay, thank you, Pratiwi. Next, we have more two questions. Question number 3 and question number 4. Who is?
May I try?
Who is?
May
I will
I
choose
try?
again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Who is? Sorry. I cannot see. Ah, yeah. Please,
Yeah.
Maulidia. Which one? 3 or 4?
Question number 3, I
Question?
think.
Okay, number 3. Number 3. Yeah. Is there room for anyone at the rendezvous of victory? Okay, please, the question and time to you, Maulida.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, TML Vira. I think there's a room for everyone who always make an effort to achieve something or to do something that they want to. To be a to there's push of victory. I think everyone has their own push victory, and of course their own room when they are do the best in everything, and also keep being brave when after they do a big a step by step. That's all for me. From me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Maulida. Yeah. Yeah, I think the same to you. Yeah, the room is for everyone to achieve the the goal. Same to you. Okay, next, last question. Question number 4. Who is want to speaker? Or I will choose again. Who is? Okay. I will choose again. Febriani. Please, Febriani. Hello? Hello? Febriani? Are you there? Hello? Are you there? Okay, because of you are not here, I will choose another. I will choose. I will choose. Yaslin. Please, Yaslin. Hello, Yaslin. Are you here? Are you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, Febriani. It's okay. I will choose another person. Yaslin also have a meeting, another meeting.
Maybe I
Okay,
can try.
who is?
Reza.
Okay, Reza. Please, Reza. The question number 4 is reading around the world. Please, time to you.
It's reading Rendezvous with myself. When I was in elementary school or until when I was in middle school, reading wasn't my first choice of activity. But now I found that reading is interesting because by reading we can learn about how the writer thinks, we can learn about something new. We doesn't have to be we we don't have to be agree with all what the writers write on the book, but we can take something from what the writer write on the book. For now, I like to read self-development books, and also I like to read a book that helps me to become a good parent for my children, because I want my children to be a better person than me. That's why now I read many books, not many, some books regarding how to nurture the children in a different way, like how the European nurture the children, how the Japanese nurture the children. I learn which one is maybe suit to me. And by reading, I think I agree that reading is meeting with or rendezvous with myself. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, Reza. Yeah, reading some books. Maybe I think you can write the book about rendezvous. Uh, like your say before. Yeah, this is I suggest you. Okay, thank you very much for the table topic session. This table topic, you can listening, fast thinking, and practice, opinion, reason, and example or opinion, all opinion, right? And don't be shy because we are in here still because we are still study and we can learn and practice. And thank you once again to all our participants to making this table topic session. vibrant, and education experience. And I return to control of the meeting to Tom. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Elvira, for your amazing session. And now we'd like to call our timer, Toastmaster Zahra. Is every participant is eligible to pivot?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. TM Adika was delivered his speech in 1 minute and 43 seconds. TM Pratiwi was delivered her speech in 1 minute and 43 seconds. TM Maulidia was delivered her speech in 1 minute and 20 seconds. And lastly, TM Reza was delivered his speech in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So all the speakers are eligible for voting. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations for our speaker. You are doing really good job. And you can also click the link in the chat so you can choose who is your most favorite speaker and also double topic speaker. And now let's move on to the last session in our meeting, which is the most important session, which is the evaluation. And the evaluation session will be led by our GE or General Evaluator. We have Toastmaster Yaslin. Hello, Toastmaster Yaslin. So this is your time to lead the GE session.
Okay, everyone, am I audible and also visible as well? Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Sorry, everyone. Okay, now we are in the general evaluation session, but first we will have like an evaluation session for all of the speakers will be evaluated by their own evaluators. So let's move on to the second evaluator, I believe, which is Toastmaster Febriani, who will evaluate Toastmaster Reza as well on his previous speech. All in all, Toastmaster Febriani. Oh, sorry, if I might mention it as order. Is it Toastmaster Lilian first or Toastmaster Febriani? DTM Emriawati?
I think it should be TM Lilian first.
Okay. Okay, my mistake. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Reza, for reminding me. Okay, please welcome our second evaluator, which is Toastmaster Lilian, to evaluate Toastmaster Maulidia. Toastmaster Lilian, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, GE. Am I audible and also visible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, today I have a pleasure to evaluating Toastmaster Maulidia's speech. So Toastmaster Maulidia delivered a touching and meaningful story that combined personal experience with also descriptive language. From the beginning, you use song credit and also just an emotional atmosphere and serve as a strong literary element. Your story about your father passing and also your mother to support your education was deeply moving and also relatable to us as your audience. I felt also engaged and emotionally connect with your speech. You also spoken language was also clear and easy to understand. You use tone, speech, and pauses effectively, especially when you slow down to emphasize emotional moments. This has helped the audience reflect to your message, and your also content was well constructed by justification with your conclusion, encouraging us to appreciate our parents. It's also powerful and also memorable. But you also have some specific tool you have to work on. So the first is can you use eye contact? I noticed that you also look upward instead of directly at the audience. Try to maintain more eye contact to build a stronger connection with your listeners. And also the second one is physical gesture. Even this is an online speech, you can also use more intentional hand gesture to support your message and make your delivery more impactful. Also, once again, thank you so much for Master Maulidia. You can also challenge yourself by use more varied descriptive language to make your story even more vivid, and also combine the eye contact and also gesture to make your speech more improvement. Experience also with another literary element like metaphor to enrich your storytelling, like that. Okay, once again, Toastmaster Moldia, thank you so much for sharing your stories to us. Your speech remind us to import gratitude and family. I truly enjoyed your performance. I look forward to hearing your next speech. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Lilian. I also agree that sometimes when we try to deliver our speech, it is also important to not only deliver the message, but we do have we put some connection also with the audiences, so the messages can be grabbed uh, immediately and also clearly with the audiences as well. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lilian. And we can continue to the next evaluator, which is Toastmaster Febriani, who will evaluate Toastmaster Reza Fadila. All in all, Toastmaster Febriani, the stage is yours.
All right, congratulations for Toastmaster Reza, who have completed your level 4 project 1 managing the difficult audience. You already nailed how to manage those difficult audience really well. I really love that you respond the difficult audience straight to the point and also still polite in a way. I noticed that in arguer, chatter, and also the questioner, you respond all the audience straightly and politely to unmute them, but still even feeling that even with feeling calm, so you feel really calm, not just showing uncomfortable, even though the situation is really uncomfortable for all the other audience. And also, I noticed that you respond the arguer really well by responding her, like in Toastmaster Atma, with the statement, I got your point. It feels like you put your point of view in her shoes. So it feels like you understand her and respond her really well with understanding her. And there's always room for improvement. And the first one is the respond from the arguer. When you want to end your question, it feels like you are in rush. So after responding the arguer, blah blah blah, and okay, can I continue? It feels like you are in rush, but it might be better that you can add, are you satisfied with the answer, and then move around. So it feels like more respectful to the arguer, even though they actually interrupt you. And the second one is, beside the noisy audience, there is always the silent audience. So you can engage them more with maybe playing with yes or no question. For instance, you may say a question like, do you know about cybersecurity? And please, you can react by raising hand or also with clapping hands or whatever for saying yes or no. Or you can say that, have you ever received an email or phone calls, a spam phone calls or spam message, just to engage the silent audience as well. So that's the two tips that you can improve. Overall, I think that you really well to handle the difficult audience by straight to the point and also respond to arguer by also playing their point of view in their shoes. And the room for improvement is by more respect them with saying that they satisfied or not, and also the engaging question for silent audience. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to G.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Febriani. And I also mesmerized by Toastmaster Reza about how he also have a good time management also when he deliver his speech with, it's with the limitation is 15 minutes. Yeah. So sometimes not all of the people can have the focus on delivering the message and also response the arguer, and also make sure on time delivering the messages, the speeches really on time without out of time and so on. So great job for Toastmaster Reza. And all in all, other than the challenges that Toastmaster Febriani mentioned before, I believe Toastmaster Reza also has a good time management as well. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Reza, and also Toastmaster Febriani as the evaluator. So, okay, now we can proceed to the next session, which is the table topic evaluator. So, table topic is it also being evaluated in this Toastmasters meeting. And now we have Toastmaster Rizky Rido as the table topic evaluator. So Toastmaster Rizky Rido, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Madam G, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for all of you who collect your talk and deliver your speech based on our table topic master question. So I want to give an applause for that. So please, everyone, give an applause for our table topic speakers today. Okay, now my job is quite heavy, so I will try my best to evaluate one by one. So the first one is guess Adika Yudhistira. Am I pronounce your name right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, thank you so much. So when I listen to your table topic speech and you explain about your cousin, I think that it connects me and also to the audience because the story is related whenever we don't have sisters or don't have something in our nucleus family and we look into our other family, you explain it really well. And also you provide examples of why you love your cousin, why you
Yeah.
consider her as a sister from another mother or father, maybe. I don't know about that. The story is really great. So what I would like to suggest to improve is to wrap it up. Because when I listen to your story, all from personal story, the whys and examples, there is a disconnect between the opening and body and conclusion. So I suggest that guests also soon to be Toastmaster Adika to wrap it up. So for example, for all of those quirks and experience and also memories, that is why I love my cousins. Maybe something like that. Overall, your table topic speech is really great, and I'm looking forward for your table topic speech in the next meeting. I hope as a Toastmasters. Okay, now move on to second speaker is I guess Prativi. Am I right? I I read it as a Toastmaster, the bit Toastmaster. Okay, so guest Pratiwi. So I noticed that you directly answer it without any hesitations about why you love your father, why you choose your father, and it makes audience clear how much your father gives so much to you and teach you everything about life. So what I would like to suggest is for guest Prativi to maintain eye contact because I noticed that when soon to be Toastmaster Prativi speaks, she often look up so that we don't know if she like consider it us as an audience or just want to think because when you look up it distract us and it confuse us whether or not that you want to speak again or not. Suggest that maintain eye contact so that we as an audience can enjoy more of your speech. Next is Toastmaster Maulidia. Toastmaster Maulidia, when I observe directly to the questions and you seem to try your best to include the word of the days, which is when dates was to the speech, because the question is also consists of word of the day too. And I love the directness of your speech so that we understand about how you think about the questions. What I would like to suggest from Toastmaster Maulidia's speech is that maybe before you start to speak, there is a 30 seconds interval in the topic. So I suggest that you use it to collect your thoughts so that you can deliver it more meaningful and more engageful. It totally appreciate that when we receive the question, we directly answer. It will be better if we collect our thought first, maybe for 10 seconds or maybe for 15 seconds before we answer so that we at least know the key points of our speech. And the last but definitely not least is Toastmaster Reza. Toastmaster, you explain about the beginning when you don't like reading a book to when you like reading a book, especially the circumstance also force you to read a book, especially when you are a parents now, parents with a children, and you want to absorb as many knowledge as you can, and it's from book. And I agree with you that reading a book will give us insightful, insightful knowledge. What I would like to suggest is Toastmaster Eza, maybe you can tell one book that you read and give us some insight or about experience about what do you feel when you already read the book, because that it's what your speech is lacking. So maybe when you complement it with your own experience of reading one book, how you experience it, what is the insight that you get, your speech will be even better. So I think that's all. Overall, our table topic speakers demonstrate a great ability to answer the questions directly. So I hope with my suggestions, we can all improve even more better. Back to you, General Fawad.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rizky Rido. Wow, what a concise suggestion and also feedback to our all table topic speakers. So now we can proceed to the next session. which is the role takers reports. Yeah. So I would like to call our grammarian for today's meeting. Oh, sorry. Before we are going to the grammarian session, can we have the timer report as well for all of the evaluators, included table topic evaluator as well? Is it also timing, Toastmaster Zahara?
Yes, thank you, GE. Here are the timing reports. DTM Atma was deliver her evaluator in 3 minutes and 35 seconds. TM Lilian was deliver her evaluator in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. TM Februari was deliver her evaluator in 3 minutes and 24 seconds. And TM Rizky was deliver his evaluator in 7 minutes and 3 seconds. So those are who eligible for voting, only TM Lilian and TM Febriani. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Zahara. Okay, so there will only 2 evaluators that can be eligible to be voted. So I would like to have ballot counters to give the poll as well in chat box. Okay, so everyone can free to choose the best evaluator. Is it Toastmaster Febriani or Toastmaster Lilian? Okay, now everyone, while you still voting, we can have the grammarian session or the grammarian report that will be led by Toastmaster Titin. Toastmaster Titin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Now, let the celebration of language begin. Thank you for sharing your wonderful speeches. I would like to point out some of the words and sentences that can be improved. Let us learn together as I am also learning with you. The first one, she will be evaluated by Taskmaster this and this. So my suggestion will be she will be evaluated because this is a passive voice. So in a passive voice, we use verb 3, that is evaluate plus D, so evaluated. Second, you continue to striving, 2 plus verb 1. So my suggestion is change the sentence to you continue to strive. The third one, if you are sad or anger. Sad is an adjective. We should make it parallel. Another word is also make it adjective. If we are sad or angry, because anger is a noun, while sad is an adjective. For the next one, sometimes we can depressed. My suggestion is to put the verb after can, okay, because can is followed by verb 1. Sometimes we can feel depressed. And the next one, that is makes me more depressed. That makes me more depressed because in this sentence, there is the verb already, makes, and it is not in ing form. So no need to put the word is. That makes me more depressed. Okay, we will do. And next, number 6, I have never read. My suggestion is I have never read. Okay, read, read. Read is in verb 1, read verb 2, and verb 3. Next, you can achieving. You can achieve. Can is followed by verb 1. Next, she still looks younger than her actually age now. My suggestion is to change the word actually to actual age. So adjective and noun. No need to put ly because actually ly, actual plus ly is an adverb. And adverb is used to modify a verb. While this one is age is a noun. So adjective and a noun. And the last one, sometimes she mad at me. Sometimes she is mad at me. Okay. In the sentence, sometimes she mad at me, there is no verb. While in an English sentence, it needs a verb. If there is no verb, we can put the linking verb. That is mr in simple present form. And thank you for sprinkling your speech with the figures of speech. Human shield. Today we have 2 metaphor. Human shield. It is not the literal meaning protecting human, but it means to strengthen cyber security. And also, the next one reading is a rendezvous with my soul. It is also not the literal meaning of having a gathering with soul. However, it means that reading helps us reconnect with ourselves better. And thank you for mentioning the word of the day, rendezvous, in your speech. In your speeches, Toastmaster Titi mentioned the word of the day once, Toastmaster Elvira once, and Toastmaster Maldidia once. I apologize for any word of the day that I miss. And thank you for your wonderful quotes and thoughts that you shared with us. First one, from Toastmaster Titi, we learned three things, not only to achieve more, but to enjoy the process. Second, sadness and failures are normal parts of life that makes us rich in experience. Give ourselves some time for resting. From Toastmaster Apri, we learned that giving us time to reflect is important for us to see who we are. From Toastmaster Maulidia, there is a room for everyone who always makes an effort to do something they want to do. From Toastmaster Raisa, we learned that every suspicious message that you report builds a collective defense for your community. From Mr. Adika Yudhistira, my cousin helps me to treat myself more kindly. Next, from Miss Prativi, everyone is special. From Toastmaster Reza, we learned that we don't have to agree with whatever the writer wrote in the book, but we can still learn from that book. Thank you very much for your speeches. They mean the world to me. Thank you for sharing them this evening. And I would like to return the control back to our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin, for such a wonderful explanation, and also the report as the grammarian. And now we can proceed to the next session, which is the INWOD counter. So please, INWOD counter, the screen is yours to give the report.
Okay, thank you, GE. Compared to previous meeting, we did better overall and use fewer filler words today. However, there is still one filler word, the apparent quiet, often can be distracting, which is In many cases, is used when speaker are thinking or unsure what to say next. To improve, if you're not sure what to say, next is better to pause brief and then continue speaking instead of filling the silence with her. Here are a few examples from today's meeting. Toastmaster Pratiwi 4 times. And for word of the day, it was used only 5 times, and those were mostly during the table topic session specifically, and the question include the keyword rendezvous. Hopefully in the next meeting, we can use the word of the day more naturally across. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fauzan, for the report. And now we can proceed to the next role taker. Can we have the ballot as well? Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. You can put you already put the best evaluator. Is there any voting again? No, yeah.
I believe there is.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem, Toastmaster Deborah. I believe it's my time for give the general report for the meeting. So I'm going to make it as quick as I can and make it like some kind of the recap. Okay, first before that, I would like to share my screen, everyone. Okay, let me, yeah. Okay, wait. Let me, Okay, everyone, okay. Is the screen visible, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so here's the general evaluation for the meetings for today. So based on what I observed from the start of the meeting, we start the meeting on time, I believe, because because when I entered the room is in 7 past 5, I believe. The meeting is also started, and it has the Toastmaster introduction at that time. And also the every role taker and guest also very welcome at this meeting. And just like I mentioned before, it has the Toastmasters introduction, so it could be very important, yeah, since we do have like the guests, so it could be very beneficial for them to know Toastmasters as well, and also know who will they contact at to maybe they want to be a member also, or to join to the meeting again as well. And also the meeting has got the guest chance to be noticed. It could be from the Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Apri, to have a interaction with the guest also. So good job for Toastmaster of the meeting, and also the excos for this meeting. And now we can proceed to the meeting. The meeting, what I want to appreciate to UE Toastmasters Club meeting tonight is it really runs well and has a good transformation when there is a slight change at the very first start. So the meeting will starts to sometimes when we have a slight change, something kind of breaks a little bit, but no problem. Ditya Emriati give the announcement at the very first start before the meeting is officially started by the Toastmasters of the meeting. And also when Toastmaster Reza deliver the speech based on his project, which is like when they are the arguer and so on. I forgot what's the project it is, but and I love the way the audiences is very solid, yeah, because I believe because it could be because of the brief, yeah, the brief for all of the audiences to disturb speakers, like they are the arguer, they are the people who sorry, the people who make noise and so on. So good job, the UE Toastmasters Club, and also the evaluator as well. Put the messages and also the constructive feedback very clearly. The things that might be that good to be appreciated, the things that needs to be improved, and the challenges. So I believe it could better, yeah, to maybe any evaluators later on the next chances to put challenges, what kind of what to challenge the speakers, so they could apply that challenges into their next speech or their next performance as well. And also what things to be improved is, I believe, the time management, because I don't know, it's in the meeting agenda it said it could be done in 8:30. Yeah, at 8:30, yeah, or yeah, maybe kind of pass a little bit, like maybe 8:45 or so on. I believe maybe could be focuses on the time management, and how to focuses on the time management as well. Maybe the table topic speaker, yeah, I believe the table topic speaker can be cut a little bit, can be cutted a little bit, because I can see the speakers has the time of the projects for all of the speaker is kind of long, yeah, like there are 5 until 7 minutes, and also 10, oh, not the very longest is 10 until 15 minutes, yeah. So I believe it could be cut it down, like maybe from the table topics speakers, or maybe in the prepared speakers. So maybe the two speaker has the 5 until 7 minutes project speech, or maybe the first speaker is 5 until 7 minutes, and also the second speaker is 10 until 15 minutes project speech. So I believe it could make the agenda can be started and also ended on a very on time. I believe, yeah. So this is like a little a suggestion that can applied on the next speech, on the next meeting, yeah, the meeting agenda. And also the role takers is also done their job very great, like Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Apri have a little interactions with all of the audiences, and also the guest, yeah, the guest is also being noticed at the very first start of the meeting. And I also maybe some tips maybe for Toastmaster of the meetings it when it transitions into the one session, yeah, it'll be like prepare speech session and then enter the table topic. And in every session you could try to explain like what is the prepare speech session to the audiences or maybe to the guests, yeah, so they would know like what is this session means for. So I believe it could be great, like maybe for the performance of the Toastmaster for the meeting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Apri. Great job. And timer also give the not yeah, give the like the background, and also being highlight being pinned on the screen as well. Great job. So the speaker would be noticed for their time management. And counter, I believe the counter do great the job, like listen to the audiences clearly. And I believe could be more great if you could try to put the what we call it the presentation, the visual aids for the counter report, yeah, like maybe the speaker who spend 1 hour and 1 hour and so on, and also the tips, yeah, give the tips for the table for all of the speakers about how to minimize filler words, but you could put it on a visual aids or like presentations like so on, so everyone can get the messages very clearly and strongly. And also the grammarian as well. I love the way Toastmaster Titin give such be the very such a great language teacher at this moment, and also use it on and also present it on a visual aids at the same time. And also the ballot counter also did a great job, like when it's time for all of us to vote and the polling link is already popped out in the chat box. And also the TTE also give the very constructive feedbacks one by one to be evaluated. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rizky Rido and all of the role takers. Great job, everyone. And also the table topics. So table topics, what I would like to appreciate for this table topic session is when Toastmaster Elvira, as our table topic master, leads it very well and very structured, because she explained the definition of table topic master is, and also remind our word of the day, and also it's kind of rare, yeah, because sometimes they're just like people like just to share, like just try to explain the definition, and then after that choose a person who wants to speak. So Toastmaster Elvira give the like the how to play explanation on her visual aids on her presentation slide, and the tips of conquer table topic, which she mentioned about Oreo, yeah, the tips to conquer table topic as well. Great job, Toastmaster Elvira. And also what to improve to table topic session as well is maybe you could try to give a short brief about the benefit of table topic, like maybe for the worker, yeah, maybe for the worker, what's the benefit of table when you are great, or when you are trying to be the table topic speaker and so on, or maybe to make your public speaking well, and also make you will be confident when you are in an interview session and so on. I believe it could be more make the audiences or maybe the guests can be engaged, and maybe like, oh wow, I want to try this as well, and so on. And also maybe the second is just choose the person you want to be the speaker at that time, to be the volunteer, because everyone in this room is the volunteer as well, and everyone can have the chance to be the table topic speaker as well. Like once the speaker is not on the screen or so on, or maybe you can just go directly straight forward to the next speaker. Like choose like, oh, Toastmaster Adika, okay, or maybe Toastmaster Zahara, can you be this next speaker, and so on. I believe it could be more structured, and also it could have a great time management as well. Okay, now that's remarks all of my general evaluation report as well. I hope that the suggestion is can be accepted as well and can be useful maybe for the next meeting runs agendas as well. Thank you, everyone. And now I'll give it back to the Toastmasters of the meeting, right? Toastmaster Apri, the screen is yours again.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Yazlin, for your detailed report for the evaluation session. And now I would like to call Toastmaster Deborah, right, to
All right.
announce the winner. Okay,
Thank
welcome
you.
Toastmaster Deborah.
Let me share my screen first. Okay, so we're at the end of the meeting, so it's my time to announce the Hall of Fame for today's meeting. Okay, so the first one is the best prepared speaker. So the best prepared speaker for today is Tia Maulidia. Congratulations. And the next one, and also, TM Reza is also the best speaker for today's meeting because after I checked last, the votes are tied. So congratulations to both of you guys. Okay. So the next one is the best table topic speaker. The best table topic speaker for today's meeting is the Emily. Congratulations. Okay, and the last one is the best evaluator. So the best evaluator for today's meeting is TM Lilian. Congratulations. Okay, that's all from me today, I think. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations for the winner. And so that is the last session in our meeting, everyone, and also conclude my role as a Toastmaster of the meeting. And I would like to give the closing remark to our president. The Toastmaster Emriati is here, no? Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, we arrive at the end of our meeting. I would like to thank you so much for all the role takers and guests. And we'll have meeting again next week on Wednesday, online meeting starting at 7 p.m. So that's all. Thank you so much. Bye. Close the meeting. Bye. See you again next week. You may leave.